In our last session, we learned about behavioral science. And here we turn to neuroscience, through which experts can correlate brain function to the actual performance of a given piece of advertising. To guide us through 10 essential observations about effective creativity, please welcome to the stage the Chairman for Global Solutions at Millward Brown, Gordon Pincott.
Nissan Juke, zaправлен экстримом.
Entertainment, in an entertainment media like TV or even indeed YouTube, then your audiovisual material, if it's entertaining, is more likely to have attention paid to it and be remembered than if it's not. But it's not just about entertainment. The couple of ads I showed you at the beginning, one potentially more entertaining than the other, there's something else that's very powerful that this ad exploits. And another thing about emotions, there was a big deal made. I mean, the whole history of the discussion of emotions goes back to this book, I'm sure you'll have heard talked about or even read. And there was a big cry from the marketing industry that says, aha, finally it's been proved that people respond in irrational ways because Damasio was saying emotions are a key part of decision making. And he had to then come back on record and say, that's not what I meant at all. What I'm saying is actually emotion packages up something important to us and delivers it quickly. So it's perfectly rational. If you've been bitten by a dog, then in older years, if you're a bit frightened of dogs, that's an entirely rational response to your experience of the world. And it's trying to deliver that to you quickly so that you take the right action faster. And actually, that is the main way that we process advertising. Certainly TV advertising, audio-visual advertising, we don't process it through to what's the advertiser trying to say to me, what's the message. We absorb it as the stream that it is and the impression that it leaves. And you ask people in research, and I've got this next quote, it's from a piece of quantitative research, tell us about the advertising you've seen, you get this. You don't get, actually, what it was trying to tell me was that the orange juice was particularly natural and fresh and tasty. You get a, this is the way I absorbed that. In our subconscious, we said our conscious, the thinking bit that's going on at any one moment, is very, very limited, and it's deliberately limited so that we stay in the present and stay faced on our survival, that we're not considering lots of different things. So most of things at any one moment are subconscious. What matters, and particularly matters for brands, is how quickly can you get stuff out of your subconscious and into your consciousness. So if you're walking down the street and you think, I'm thirsty, what comes into your head first? You know, is it I want a coffee, I want a water, I want a Coke. You go into the shop to buy something. What are the brands and the thoughts that are getting into your head really, really quickly? So if I say to you now, let's talk about football, then your brains can't help but bring some stuff to mind. So your brains have done two things. Because I've given you the stimulus of football, some stuff's come to mind. And the other thing that you don't know is some other stuff your brain has assembled, ready in case this turns into a serious football conversation, which on this chart I've called primed. So you've got some stuff that you've now brought into your head, but you've got some stuff ready. And what matters is how quickly can you get the brand and the brand associations from the subconscious into your brain. And I think that's a fundamentally important role for communications. I do believe, I think there's a lot of work still to be done in context. You know, how context and indeed even the mood of the person seeing an ad or choosing a brand may affect the way they absorb the ad or buy the brand. So I think there is a lot of work to be done in that space, and we've got bits and pieces, but nothing that would answer that question.
All right, Gordon.
Thanks.
Gordon Pincott, thank you very much. Big round of applause, please. Thank you, Gordon, and thank all of you.